Two AL East rivals. It'll be the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. And with the game about to start, let's not wait. Gary, John, Steve at Tropicana Field.
American League Baseball is what we're going to watch today, and the Tampa Rays trying to win one at home. Great pitching. That's what you expect when the name is Roy Halladay on the mound. Thank you for being with us. 2K Sports brings you Major League Baseball live this Saturday afternoon. Thorne, Phillips, and Crow. We're going to see Doug Fisker pitch. And Steve, what's he got in his mind now as he pitches against these Yankees?
Boy, Doug Fisker is a guy that is significantly underrated. A very strong year getting traded to the Detroit Tigers last year. The ability to get great angles with his height on that fastball, to work down in the zone, and then have an exceptional slider that falls off the plate.
Now we'll take a look at the lineup for the Yankees. Any of these bats stand out, John?
Well, Ryan Braun has put up historic numbers in his first few seasons in the Major League, and he's not stopping. One of the great young hitters, not only for power, but the way he can drive in runs. This guy is uncanny when it comes to having a bat in his hand.
The leadoff hitter, Jacoby Ellsbury, to get us started. Now the Rays with a loss last night. They'd like to turn it around quickly here. Game 2 of this series against the Yankees. Here's a swing and a fly ball. And the leadoff man's on board. You love the offense when it gets going that way. Ellsbury going towards third. There's the throw. He is safe at third base ahead of that play. Nice job on this one, and if he doesn't go down into the dirt, he's not going to get a triple.
Well, you're right. Great hustle. He was at full speed out of the batter's box, and it was the slide directly into the bag that made a difference.
Got a chance to check out the Rays on defense as they'll be out fielding.
I take a look at the defense here, the best fielding defense in the American League. They make all the plays, and the key is make the routine plays, and they get it done.
Line shot into center field. That's down. The run's coming in.
Well, with one run already across the board and nobody out, this has the potential of being a really big inning. Let's see if they can string some hits together.
Carvajal up at the plate. This offense is taking some pressure off the pitching at this point, Steve.
Oh, it's a nice job here, jumping out in front early. Getting that production really helps change the strategy of the game, changes the pitches and the at-bats.
Breaking ball swung on and missed. 0-1. Steve, when you talk about production getting going early, the bats are working. Your pitcher also has more confidence.
And it really changes the approach of the manager, giving him the ability to be more aggressive on the bases.
Tries to ring him up with a fastball away, but it's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball misses for a 2-2. A slider that misses. 3-2.
Good spot there, just down a little bit out of the zone. Tried to get him to chase. He wouldn't go for it.
And here's the 3-2. That misses ball 4. Good effort at the plate to get that free pass.
Well, that's what you want to do. You want to have quality at bats, get that pitch count up. And I tell you what, he worked this pitcher. It's going to be tough for him to get this next hitter out after working that walk on so many pitches.
And Albert Pujols up.
Picked up 3 big hits in the game last night, swinging the bat very well. When you have the lead, it's not the time to play it safe. You've got to go after him a little bit. You can risk giving up an out to get a run. I may start the runner here.
Fastball is a waste pitch that time. 1-2.
Oh, it's a great fastball right there, down in the strike zone. Now there's so many ways to go. Let's see how he comes back to attack this hitter.
And that one eats him up. But he recovers in time, makes the play. Good work. And a moment now to recap our on-base percentage leaders from last year. Brought to you by State Farm. Number 1, Miguel Cabrera. Jose Bautista is second. Adrian Gonzalez third. Fourth spot's held by David Ortiz. And it's Alex Avila, number 5.
Well, if you're a kid watching this game, look at these two guys in this lineup. They just seem to have a knack and an ability to get on base. And I tell you, the more you get on base, the more you're going to score runs, the more you're going to help your team. These two guys are very unselfish. They do whatever they can to get on base to help their teams win.
Here's the pitch. Cabrera will foul that one away. Swing and a line drive. And Gamble takes care of the out. Still settling into the season. Here's who the Rays will be facing. Wrapping up tomorrow this series with the Yankees. They'll head to Detroit to take on the Tigers. That should be a great series. They really match up well. That's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Then they'll continue the road trip for the next series. The Red Sox at Fenway Park. That's quite a few road games coming up, and that's always challenging. Well, working on the 0-1 count now. Hit in the air to center field. And there's the third out. Nice way to get things started. The Yankees are in front 1-0. And out on the mound, we've got Roy Halladay. New York's got him starting in this one. So, Steve, Tampa Bay hitters, from their perspective, what's in line for them?
Well, I think one of the best things about Roy Halladay is his efficiency and his ability to go deep into the game. He tries to get hitters out on 3 pitches or less. Sometimes he gets strikeouts doing it that way.
Here it comes. 0-1. Good hard cutter in for a called strike. Good cutter. Swung on and missed for the first out.
With 2 strikes, the hitter wanted the fastball. He got it, but didn't do anything with it.
Here's the offensive lineup for the Rays. So who are you looking at, John?
But whether he's behind the plate or not, Jesus Montero is a guy that you have to find a place in the lineup. Such a powerful man from the trunk down. He generates power from those legs, and he's going to be a force in the middle of the lineup.
And a swinging strike on the first pitch by Halladay, 0-1.
Guys, you know, remember back a year ago, an unusual thing to come out of these two teams playing against each other. They clinched their playoff spot.
Swung on, hit in the air to right center. This one to Ellsbury. Roams over, puts it away. Certainly baseball fans don't mind the rivalry Yankees-Rays Steve was talking about. It does turn into great competition, especially when the playoff implications continue year after year, John.
And it's a good one, too. They've traded the AL East.
That swung on, line towards the gap in left center. And that one's going to drop in. That's their first hit. And we'll take a quick look at the Yankees and how they'll be fielding defensively. John, thoughts on the fielders here?
Well, I love watching Robinson Cano play the position of second base. The way he turns a double play, he has no equal in baseball. But it's just that smooth, non-stop.
Ground ball by Montero.
Now batting.
Well, even though he had 2 hits in the last game, his team lost. But he keeps swinging a bat like this, good things are going to happen.
Take a look at the teams who led in stolen bases last year. Brought to you by State Farm. Number 1, the Rays. The Royals second. Third, the Yankees. Rangers fourth. And at number 5, it's the Angels.
Well, you talk about a game that could take a long time. This might be it. Anytime you have guys who can steal bases, the game just seems to slow down. That's what kind of pressure they put on the opposition. But both of these teams have the ability to steal bases. They were two of the best at it in the league last year, and it just puts so much pressure on the opposition when these guys get on base because you know they're going to be in scoring position soon.
Holiday with the delivery. Cut fastball, swung on and missed. Side retired. So no runs, 2 hits, and they strand 2. The Yankees still out in front.
For the New York Yankees,
It's Mike Napoli to lead it off.
number 26, Mike Napoli.
Smashes that one towards the shortstop. And it's through. Base hit for Napoli. So that brings up Nelson Cruz.
Let's take a chance now to look at the Yankee season last year and how they ranked in the American League. First in home runs, second in runs scored, and speed, a major part of this offensive production, manufacturing runs, third in stolen bases overall in the league. Really a good asset for this team to score runs.
He's in his 8th year. 1 away. And that will hold him at first.
Oh, he got a pitch to hit right there, but just a little bit out in front. Sends an easy fly ball to center field for the out.
And Troy Tulowitzki, he'll dig in with 1 away.
One impressive thing about Tulowitzki, last season he continued to progress as a hitter as he dramatically cut down on his strikeouts.
Fantastic chance here. And for a player like Tulowitzki, as you mentioned, being able to put that ball in play makes him and his team, John, even better.
Well, that's why he's become such a great run producer. You know, a lot of times these strikeouts will come with men on base. You put the ball in play, you make something happen, you give your team a chance to score more runs. He's starting to be like Albert Pujols, a guy who strikes out only in the 70 range every single season.
And that one is in there, his second hit today. So up next, it is Ryan Braun.
Ryan Braun.
Well, coming off that amazing 4-hit performance the last time out, getting his team a win, he's off to another great start already early in this one.
And he's got a shot with the bases loaded.
And they can really open up this game now with a big hit.
Pitcher wants this big hit more than anyone. This at bat underway, 1-0 after that first pitch miss. He's picked up a 1-for-1 so far. Success today against Fister.
Now, I know he's able to get a hit off the fastball the last time, but I think you have to go right back there and challenge him again. And I'm not saying you have to throw it in the same location or the same eye level, but you have to be able to go back to using your fastball. You can't shy away from it.
1-2 pitch coming. Ground ball. And he scoops it up. Gets one at second. Back to first. Not in time. 1-2 won't get it. The second baseman didn't have enough on that one to get that out.
That was a close play. If he had gotten rid of the ball a little bit more quickly, he might have had him.
Good hustle down the line. Carvajal is up now. So the direction here, Steve, for this lineup, just stay in charge. Right now they are. Braun at first. Third base runner Tulowitzki. He's running towards second. Swinging a line drive down the left field line. It rolls all the way to the wall. And Tulowitzki comes home. And he's in as well.
For the New York Yankees.
Little warm-up action going in the bullpen. That's a right-hander up and throwing.
Well, they're going to wait for the right-handed hitter on deck to get announced, and then they'll probably make the move to the pen.
Production? Oh, the Yankees have found it, and they're keeping it going.
Well, this is a guy right here that was made to hit fastballs, and that's what he looks for, and that's what he got right there. Put a good swing on it. He knew what to do with it for that double.
Swung on. He hits it. This one towards Willingham. And there's the third out. They pick up 4 hits in the inning and 3 runs across the plate. Yankees with some breathing room, up by 4.
The Tampa Bay
What a great place to watch a game indoors here at Tropicana. It's perfect. And let's take a look as Freeze stands in to hit. Unable to make contact with the pitch from Halliday. Nice reflexes there to keep that one under control. That one was in the dirt. Swinging a drive deep left center. This one towards Braun. And he meanders over to put it away. And there's going to be more tomorrow afternoon. It's going to be Ryan Howard and the Los Angeles Angels. They'll be hosting the Kansas City Royals. Going to be a live broadcast starting at 3:30 Eastern.
Well, Gary, fans are going to want to tune into that one because I think that's got a chance to be a heck of a ball game.
All right, let's watch as Morrison comes to the plate. Lifetime 1 for 11 off Halladay. Here's a swing and a line drive. That's in there. Credit Morrison with a hit. He's on board way ahead of that play.
Well, that's all you can ask your hitter to do. Find a way to get on base, and he does with one out. That base hit right there. A little bit of momentum. Let's see if they can move him around and possibly score a run.
And Crawford's in the box.
Well, the Phillies stepped out of the postseason earlier than they would have liked to last season. A lot of people picked them to get to the World Series and win it with that great pitching staff. And even though Roy Halladay got the loss in that deciding Game 5, he was absolutely fantastic.
At the belt, the 1-0. This is swung on, lifted to deep right field. 2 away, and he'll go back to first. At Game 5, we were talking about what a matchup. Chris Carpenter, Roy Halladay. Halladay certainly did everything he could. 8 strong innings, striking out 7, gave up only 1 run and lost.
Well, go back to 2010, that dominating playoff debut for Roy Halladay, the no-hitter against the Cincinnati Reds. And then in 2011, that game against Carpenter, he did everything he possibly could to give his team a chance to win.
0-1 count as that started off with a strike.
You know, movement, deception, velocity. He has all of those with his sinker ball, and boy, it is an effective pitch.
Foul ball! He delivers. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. And it's in there. He's got himself a base hit. Morrison heads for third. Boy, this is a good opening for this Tampa Bay offense. Boy, I don't know on that count, Steve. Number 1, the fact that he swung's kind of a surprise. I don't know how he hit that where it was.
You're right. On an 0-2 count, you have to protect the plate. Sometimes it's a defensive swing, but sometimes it works out.
Gets in front, stopped it. It's in the dirt. The 1-0 now. Sinker just off the black. Falls behind 2-0.
Wow, he had some good bite on that one right there, but the hitter wouldn't chase it.
There goes Getz. Strike 1. And he is out trying to take second. They pick up no runs on 2 hits and strand 1. No runs yet for Tampa Bay.
For the New York Yankees.
And here's Miguel Cabrera to lead it off. Well, it's keeping up with the hit trends in this one. Let's take a look at the pitch back up the middle. And Cabrera's got himself a hit. That will bring up Robinson Cano.
Let's take a quick look back to last year's numbers for Miguel Cabrera. First in doubles, first in batting average. He also led the league in on-base percentage, a real tribute to his patience at the plate, finding a way to get on base. He hit for average, but also took the base on balls.
They're right there at the top of the RBI leaders last season. Good offensive chance here. Here's Mike Napoli. He's got a chance to bring a runner in. Got things going earlier on. First at bat, he got a single off Fister.
The last time these two matched up,
Napoli got it. Goodbye. Home run, good for 3. He gets 3 guys home. Now they lead by 7. Now a look at the win expectancy graph after that big 3-run shot.
Well, he went up there deciding he was going to look for the first pitch and drive it. It's exactly what he did.
And then you got to believe whatever pitch he was looking for is the one he got.
And a lot of hitters like to take a pitch, work the count, get into a rhythm with the pitcher. Not this guy. He got the first one and drove it. Well, it's a hitting coach dream come true right here. Everybody's hitting the ball.
17.
Well, this is clearly the right call. He didn't have it at all today. Completely lost out there. You've got to bring somebody in to stop the bleeding. Let's see if they can do it.
Well, you know that taco you had before the game, Steve? I think this one's pretty well hit to deep left center. That's one away. State Farm leaderboard. Look at the teams with the most runs produced from last year's season. The Red Sox #1, the Yankees second, third spot the Rangers, the Tigers fourth, and for the Blue Jays, they are in fifth.
Well, this is a pitcher's dream when you have an offense like this on your side. You know you're getting.
Swing sends this one on a line to right center. And another hit. They're really gunning right now. And it's up against the wall. He'll hold there at second base, crediting with a double.
Fielder, number 2, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Just kind of lean in, Steve, and slap that thing the other way on that kind of pitch.
Well, you can't pull that pitch. If you do, it's going to be a ground ball to short. You want to punch it to right field. He's one of the best at doing it.
Strike one! And Jacoby Ellsbury to bat.
Well, a couple of players last year had 30 seasons with the 30 homers and 30 stolen bases. The one guy you did.
Swing and a rocket toward short. And a fantastic catch by Crawford. The runner in scoring position for Ryan Braun. Bounced into a fielder's choices last time. And here's the first one. That one fouled off by Braun. Foul! Braun fouls off another. Here's the pitch. And that's another foul ball. Foul ball! And he lays off there, 1-2.
Well, if you saw his last game, you realize he had some kind of offensive day, hitting for the cycle. A single, double, triple, and home run. Major contribution offensively.
Swing and a high drive to straightaway left field to the wall. He heads all the way back to the warning track and gets the out. So they strike for 3 more runs here and widen that lead even further. You could say the Yankees are on a roll here, and it doesn't look like they're going to be catchable. And Brantley's in the box. First time up, he didn't have much luck. Struck out swinging against Halladay.
Well, he couldn't quite pick up the cutter the last time up.
Hit up the middle, and Tulowitzki picks it up. And his throw is in time. First out of the inning.
Number 13.
One down. Here's Alex Avila. And of course, as a pitcher, you got to keep your eye on which pitches are effective on any given day and which ones aren't. Here's a look at which pitches he's thrown that have generated hits.
Well, looking at this guy's split change, it's been hit 2 times.
You know, with that pitch, it's the only time they've been able to get wood on the ball. Still looking great overall.
Swing and a drive, deep left center. This one to Ellsbury.
Come on, Ellsbury!
As he gets to it for the out. Here's what New York has lined up.
Number 16.
Tomorrow they wrap up this Tampa Bay series. There's another stop on the road trip. Baltimore Orioles will be hosting. That'll be Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. After that, they'll host the Angels, a series at home. A team that will definitely give them a competitive series. And that breaks low, and it even ends up in the dirt. Here's the 1-0. Swung on a miss by Willingham. Strike evens it up.
Let's see if he shows a little more discipline at the plate tonight. Struck out twice in that game yesterday. Just expanded the strike zone. He's got to get more focused.
Sinker just off the block, and it's 2-1. Let's take a look at how this pitcher has been utilizing his arsenal of pitches.
And I guess I'm not surprised. I mean, he's going with that split change more than he normally does. Look, if I'm the pitching coach, I'm going to tell him, you know what, let's mix some things up here and use that pitch a little more sparingly.
You know, guys, the other thing that I've really noticed is that he's not using that 12-6 curveball nearly as much as we've typically seen him do. Pitcher tried to expand the strike zone to get the hitter to chase, but he didn't chase. Take your base.
So that brings Jesus Montero to the plate. He singled his last trip. Swing and a miss on the cutter. 0-1.
Well, as a hitter, if you're looking for something off speed, you don't swing at anything hard. But that's what he did. He wasn't expecting that speed, and he swung late.
Off the mark there, ball 2.
They didn't have much offense last night, but he did at least drive in their only run that they scored.
2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. 2 strikes. There's a swing and a ground ball. And Tulowitzki picks it up. But the throw is wide. He's in there at second. Bad throw.
Number 24.
And Gammel's in the box. Let's take a look here and see what his approach is against these hitters on the first pitch.
Well, when he's throwing that first pitch strike, it leads to effectiveness. He's gotten 5 guys out after throwing a first pitch strike.
And that misses. 1-0. Last season, 2 for 12 against the Yankees. Here's the 1-0 from Holiday. Swung on, hit. And it's through into center field. And we'll bring David Freese to the plate.
Looking back to last year, let's check out where the Tampa Bay Rays ranked in the American League. First in stolen bases, second in triples, and they were in the top 10 in home. Home runs, that ability to drive the ball really paid dividends for this team's offense.
You know, Steve, you imagine that big fly ball anytime. You get the bases loaded here, you got to take advantage.
Well, they'll take anything they can get right now. It's
swinging a shot down the left field line. And Freese has got himself a base hit. And Willingham comes home. He's safe without a play. And Montero follows him home. And he'll stop at second base. That'll be a 2-run double. Let's take a moment to check out how much that 2-bagger helps their cause. Here's the win expectancy graph. Logan Morrison at the plate, 2 down. Well, it's a little bit of redemption here, Steve, but swung out and hit. Ellsbury there. And there's the 3rd out. They pick up 2 runs on 2 hits and leave a couple on base. Nice job by the Rays. They've got to work their way.
Coming to bat.
Who are just coming on board. Gary Thorne, Steve Phillips, John Kruk, as we bring you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. Carvajal settling in. He doubled home a couple in his last at bat.
There's 2 RBIs here, Gary, and obviously a big part of this team's offense today. That's why they're winning.
Now Avila sets the target. Oh, what a drive. He smashed it. Catch is made. Team leaders in home runs. How'd they do it last year? Well, let's take a look at our State Farm leaderboard. The Yankees, number 1. Second, the Rangers. The Red Sox, 3rd. The Orioles, 4th. And for the Blue Jays, they are in 5th.
Well, a lot of times they say that power hitters can be pitched to if you pitch them carefully. The problem is with this team, they have a ton of power hitters in this lineup. Number 1 in baseball last year in the home run. And you make a mistake, and everyone in this lineup can make you pay with the long ball.
And Pujols will take it down low for a ball.
Well, the deeper you go into the Pujols career, the more impressive the totals gets. He'll have a chance at several lifetime records, and at this point, might be one of the best hitters ever to play the game.
2 away. 2 outs and in the box, Miguel Cabrera. He singled and later scored in his last time up. First pitch to him. He sends this one in the air towards center. And it gets down. That's hit number 2, making good contact. That'll bring up Robinson Cano.
Well, 2 quick outs in the inning. You think maybe this is one of those quick innings, and the other team gets in and they get some momentum, but he keeps the inning alive with that base hit.
One of the best RBI men in the American League a season ago. Throws to first in time. That's 3 down. It's called short work of 3. And Crawford's in the box. He'll lead it off here. Bottom half of the 4th.
Brandon Crawford.
And Holiday's pitch too low, taken for a ball.
Well, he tried to change up right there, but it just stayed down and off the plate.
Crawford swings and misses. Strike 1. One pitch. And he watches one at the knees, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's a textbook 12-6 power curveball right there. You start it up in the zone, break it to the bottom of the zone. Even if they swing and put it in play, you get an out.
No problem with that one.
The Tampa Bay Rays. Second base. Number
Gets at the plate. And a 1-for-1 so far again.
wasn't fooled by that 12-6 curveball, that kind of big breaker. You've got to be careful not to hang it.
And out on the mound, we'll see John Axford as they make the pitching swap.
Well, the pitcher gave everything he had. He kept it close, giving his teammates a chance to win this game. But now it's going to be up to the bullpen to give him a chance to win.
And this at bat already 0-1. First pitch was a strike.
Always hard to follow a legend. Or
towards the middle. Oh, dive. Tulowitzki, he's got it. And that is not in time. He's aboard at first. For Axford, we were talking about those saves. 46, blowing only 2. Best save percentage in the National League, John.
Yeah, and that's all fine and dandy. And I understand he's a good pitcher and he throws 100 miles an hour. That's all great. Let's talk about the stash, though. He had the best mustache in all of baseball, and I look for him to improve on that in 2012.
First pitch fastball misses badly that time. 1-0. Ready with a 1-0. That one goes foul. Pitch on the way. And he fouls off another one. Slider, 2-2.
A pitch like that just locks the hitter up when it's in on the hands.
Fastball got him 2 down.
You can hang laundry on that one. 94 miles per hour, pretty good velocity, but that's pretty straight.
It's not going to gain the manager's favor missing pitches like that one. Looked like he could have made contact.
Yeah, but it just shows you how great a pitch that was. Even good hitters get fooled.
Avila will get his chance at the plate now. His career number's 206 against the Yankees. He deals. And another foul ball. And he fouls another one off. That is a strike 3. Alex Avila didn't even take a hack at that one, and he's down. No runs on a hit, and they'll strand him. The Yankees still out in front.
Stepping up to the plate.
It's going to be Napoli.
Now his 2 RBIs helped contribute to the offense in last night's ballgame.
Napoli.
Here's the first pitch. It's strike 1. Can't make contact on the fastball.
Well, he fooled him right there. That 2-seam fastball has to be down in the zone to be effective, but it looked like he was looking for a different pitch.
The pitch. This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. That's one away. Now look at the teams who led the league in extra base hits last year. Brought to you by State Farm. The Red Sox #1. Second, the Rangers. Third, the Yankees. Fourth, the Jays. And for the Tigers, 5th.
Well, anytime you have a whole team of guys who can hit for extra bases, it makes the defense spread out so much, and it gives you room to do other things. This team is great at it. One of the best in the league last year, just hitting the balls in gaps, hitting the ball over the wall, and that's why they score so many runs, because they're always in scoring position.
Retiring Cruz.
For the New York Yankees.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki. He'll bat with 2 down. He doubled his last time. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball to Freeze. Throws on to first in time to retire the side. And they go quietly offensively in this half inning. Nothing across.
Up to the plate.
And so Josh Willingham leading it off. He walked and later scored his last time through. And that's in there. Axford ahead 0-1.
Now that he's established the strike zone down and in, he can elevate a pitch or go with something soft away from the hitter.
And he leaves that one alone. Josh Willingham showing pretty good patience there, and it evens the count. Started to go around, but a called strike 1 and 2. Got him. 1 away.
Okay, Cam's going to show us a good look at this slider.
It was not a good-looking swing on that pitch.
Well, good at bat starts with good swings, and bad at bats end with bad swings. And I think he'd want that last swing back if he had the choice.
1 down. Here's Jesus Montero.
But one of the most highly talked about stories last year was, when is Jesus Montero going to get the call up to the big leagues?
And that gets in there. Montero with a base hit.
Stepping up to the
But
plate,
Montero
the
finally did
Tampa
make it to
Bay
the big
Rays.
leagues. His teammates were genuinely excited about his arrival, and his production made them even more excited.
No question about that. They DH'd them for the most.
This one's bounced up the middle. He picks it up. So Gamble is set down.
Stepping up to the plate, the
I
Tampa
thought they
Bay
had a
Rays.
shot at a double play right there, but at least they got one out. But now a runner in scoring position at second base.
And a shot here for David Freese. It will come with 2 down. This is his 4th season in the league. Here we go. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air to left center. Colin Braun makes a beautiful catch. Well, they pick up a hit but leave a man at second and fail to score. Yankees 7, Rays 2. We've got the top of the order coming up.
Batting for the New York
And
Yankees.
Jacoby Ellsbury to bat.
He's coming off a 4-hit game last night. He must be locked in and feeling confident right now.
First pitch on the way.
Ball.
Too far outside, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. That one's drilled to short. And in there for a base hit. He's 3 for 4 today. He's going to try to stretch it.
Now
Stops at
batting
second.
for the New York
Two-bagger.
Yankees.
Oh, he's got 3/4 of the cycle covered, and the hardest one out of the way, that tough triple. Let's see if he can hit a home run to complete it.
Let's take a look back to last year and see what kind of season Jacoby Ellsbury had. 3rd in doubles, 3rd most in hits. He was also ranked in the top 5 hitting with runners in scoring position. That ability to drive in big runs for his team, he handles the pressure very well.
First pitch was a strike. 0-1 now.
He says, I'm going to go at him, but I'm going to go at him away so that I can't get hurt. He just runs that fastball by him.
The pitch swung on line to right center field, and that gets down. That should bring Ellsbury around. And the run is in.
Batting for the New York
Well, he
Yankees.
saw a pitch that he really liked, and he did not miss it. A really nice job with nobody out, keeping this inning going and picking up that RBI. Great piece of hitting.
Carvajal up now. Well, they've definitely got a rhythm going right now. Each player feeding off the other.
Okay, that last hit just blows the door wide open right there. I mean, they got a shot at running away with this thing.
And the other thing they know is they've got time and outs on their side. Hit in the air to center field. That's one away.
Now batting for the New York Yankees. First baseman, number 5.
And we can see how the race for the batting champion title stacked up last year, courtesy of State Farm. Number 1, Miguel Cabrera. Adrian Gonzalez is second. In the 3rd spot, Michael Young. The 4th spot held by Victor Martinez. And Jacob popped him up. Crawford's there. And that'll retire Pujols. Now it's 2 down. Runner on for Miguel Cabrera.
They looked locked in last night the way he swung the bat. Good stroke, good contact. See if he can't get it going again today to add those 2 hits from yesterday.
There's a swing. A ball hit high, deep, straightaway left. And goodbye, home run. And the Yankees have extended the lead. 2-run homer just adds to a terrific hitting game they've had. I think there's an issue of how much is left in his tank right here, so that bullpen's going to get active.
You know, it's still early in the game, though, so I'd be surprised if they make this move this early. They may just get him prepared in case they need to go there. Well, another home run right there. That's 2 now, so really this lineup looking like they're getting very comfortable. Oh, this Yankee power showing itself here in this game, Gary. Now they're up pretty big.
The pitch. Cano gets this one. Gets. Throws on to first. Side is retired. So they strike for 3 more runs here and widen that lead even further. You could say the Yankees are on a roll here, and it doesn't look like they're going to be catchable.
Batting for the Tampa Bay
Leadoff
Rays.
hitter is Logan Morrison. 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Number 20, Logan Morrison.
And he takes one in there, 0-1. Fouled away by Morrison. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Played by Cano. One away.
The Tampa Bay Rays. Shortstop, number 35, Brandon Crawford.
And Crawford's in the box. Lined out last time up. Swing and a ball pop foul down the right field line. Foul! Ugly pitch. Catcher able to somehow scoop that out. Swing and a hot shot. And that's going to be a base hit for Crawford.
Well, a little action going right now for this team. A single here with one out. A little bit of momentum. Let's see if they can bring him across.
Gets at the plate. 2 for 2 in the game. And here's the first one. And that's in there. Axford ahead, 0-1.
Outstanding mechanics right there. He gets all of his body into the pitch. Great velocity on it. A strike away.
Looks as if he's done something to his shoulder on that last play, because he's in a good deal of pain. And with that right-hander warming up in the bullpen here, I'm not sure quite what they're thinking.
Well, with the left-handed hitter on deck, he's probably
up the middle. Whoa, get out of the way of that one. Straight back up the middle. And they'll get to Pujols, completing the double play. So no runs on one hit and nobody left on. Yankees maintaining their advantage. Latter third of the lineup coming up. It's Mike Napoli to lead it off. He homered back in the third. Now the first pitch. Napoli got it. Gone. Goodbye home run. Sometimes the offense just explodes all game long, and that's what's going on here. Another one and a huge lead. It's Nelson Cruz. And he starts him out. Smash towards the hole. And Gamble takes care of the out. State Farm takes a look at the lineups with a pop in their bat from last season. Number 1, the Red Sox. Second, the Rangers. In third, the Yankees. The Tigers fourth. Number 5, the Royals rounded out.
Well, slugging percentage plays a key part in any team's offense, and this team was one of the best in the league last year.
Here's a swing and a liner to left center. And it gets down. A 3-for-4 game. Good hitting job. And that'll bring up Jacoby Ellsbury.
Well, anytime you're a hitter and you can get 3 hits in a game, you're going to see that average start creeping up to where you want it to be. And he's on now with 1 out.
He has had a heck of a day thus far, and he's got a chance here to complete the cycle.
Now, Gary, you have to expect he's going to be swinging from the heels. He knows he's going for the cycle.
The pitch. There's a swing and a smash. 2 down, and he'll have to hold at first.
Now up to the plate for the New York Yankees.
So a chance here with Ryan Braun, 2 down, and an RBI single his last time to the plate. Tulowitzki will lead off first. First pitch on the way. There's a ground ball. Crawford. He'll throw on to first, and that'll do it for this happening. So they pick up.
Now up to the plate.
And Bradley's in the box.
Number 25, Michael.
Here's the pitch. Looks at one. That's in there for a strike.
Now, Gary, with this big a lead here in the 7th inning, it's incumbent upon the pitcher to throw strikes, get outs right now.
Swing and a miss. He's behind 0-2.
Well, the last thing you want to do when you're throwing a slider is to leave it out over the plate. This pitch was in an excellent location in on the hitter's hands.
Foul! And it's fouled off. It's fouled off.
Well, you have an 0-2 count and that pitcher comes up in the strike zone. You know he's looking for that strikeout. Now you've taken a little bit of confidence away from him with the fact that you can foul that pitch up in the zone off to live to see another day.
Swung on, hit in the air to right center. And Cruz is there as he gets a little exercise that time.
Tampa Bay Rays. Catcher.
One down, here's Alex Avila. In 19 at-bats last season, 5 hits off the Yankees. And here's the first one. It's fouled away. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss.
Okay, one out here in the 7th inning. I mean, you have to like the way this is going. They're looking good. The pitcher's throwing strikes. The defense making plays. They've got a big lead. Everything feels good.
Strike 3 swung on by Alex Avila. No luck on that one.
I'll tell you, that kind of breaking ball in the low 80s is awfully tough to hit.
Fantastic piece of pitching to get that out, John.
Well, that's the part of pitching you love. He's looking for a fastball. He's expecting a fastball, and then just drop one right off the table. What a pitch.
And Josh Willingham up. Struck out swinging his last time up. And that misses for a ball.
Well, it's getting late right now. 2 outs here in the 7th inning, and you know they're down by a bunch of runs. They need to start to get something going right here, Gary.
Swung on, Willingham got it. And he drops back to the warning track to pull it in. And nothing across here in this half of the inning. The Yankees still up. Carvajal is the batter. A couple of RBIs thus far.
Well, big production in this ball game. Already driving in a couple runs and a major factor in this offense.
On the way. And he takes the ball 1-0.
He tried to backdoor that pitch but left it out and away.
Now the 1-0 pitch. There's a swing, line drive, center field. And in there, second hit for him in the ball game in his 4th plate appearance. So Albert Pujols comes up now.
Well, a great job right there by the first hitter in this inning to get on base. And you know, a lot of big innings are started with that first guy getting on. And you have 1 or 2 big innings in a game, and that can be the difference in the outcome.
Popped up his last at bat. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner to right center. That one in the alley. This could be 2 or more. He's around third and he's heading home. And he will score. Great base running.
As much as you want to blame the pitching, we're now talking about more than one pitcher giving up all of these hits. Right now you have to credit the offense. These guys are really swinging the bat.
Miguel Cabrera with a runner in scoring position. There's a swing and a liner towards the gap in left field. And it gets down. Hit after hit. They just keep on coming. He's got 4 today. And Pujols will score 1 run on that one, so we get to see what that does on our win expectancy chart. And it's Robinson Cano now. Now, definitely not an overstatement to say this offense may not be stoppable today. This is a potent offense on the field right now, really dominating. 1 down. And they just try to hold him there at first.
Now batting for the New York Yankees, catcher number 26.
And it's Mike Napoli at the plate, 1 away. He's already homered twice in this one. Cabrera at first. Here's the pitch. Swing. Ball is clobbered high, deep to left center field. And goodbye, home run. And the Yankees have extended the lead. 2-run homer just adds to a terrific hitting game they've had.
Yeah, he's locked and loaded right there. 3 home runs in the day. He's obviously seeing the ball.
Day like this, you get a click off the bat when he hits it.
Well, I'll tell you what, I want to borrow his bat.
Now
Well, this Yankee power showing itself here in this game, Gary. Now they're up pretty big.
Nelson Cruz.
Here's the first pitch to Cruz. Swing liner back up the middle. And another one. It's contagious.
Now
So that brings up Troy Tulowitzki.
Well, you talk about a guy who loves the ball up in the strike zone, and after that bat right there, you can see why. He crushed that one.
3 for 4 thus far. And the first pitch. Off the plate with a fastball, and it's 1-0.
He tries to get this ball to come back over the plate with that 2-seamer, but it's dangerous throwing it high. You want to throw it down and away, not up and away.
And he scoops it up. 1 and 2. They got both of them that time. So they add a 4 spot here to extend their lead even further. You could say the Yankees. It's Jesus Montero to lead it off. 2 for 3 thus far.
Jesus Montero.
And he starts him out. He swings on that 0-0 delivery, misses the fastball. Strike 1.
Well, it's getting late right now. They're down a bunch, so they need a big inning here. They can't wait till the 9th to try to come all the way back. They need to try to do something now.
And it's 0-2. Jesus Montero now, and he'll lean in a little closer.
Well, the pitcher's way ahead. He's got some room here now to play with some pitches. Don't be too fine giving him something good to hit.
Solid contact made, but that foul ball up in the air is going to be off on the right side. A swing line to left center. And that gets in there. Montero with a base hit.
We talk about a guy who's swinging it right now as good as anybody. That's his 3rd hit of the ball game thus far. Let's see if this can mount a rally with nobody out.
And Gammel's in the box. Ground out victim last time through. He delivers. In there, and he falls behind 0-2.
Tough spot for the hitter right here. Down 0-2. You got to foul off that tough pitch if you have to.
Fastball swung out and missed, struck him out, 1 away.
That's a pretty fast pitch right there. Hard to get that much break on it.
2 straight fastballs. He still couldn't catch up with it.
So a pitcher comes back with a fastball right after he threw one and gets the K. You know he's throwing gas out there.
1 away. David Freese gets that. We'll try it again here. Just 1 for 3 thus far. That's a strike, and it's 0-2. David Freese now behind in the count.
He has that little running action on that 2-seam fastball that busts in on the hands of the hitter. It's a tough pitch. Now they have a chance to go to the outer part of the play.
Able to set him down there. Chalk that one up as a strikeout for him.
Gary, he delivers a changeup on this one.
Logan Morrison at the plate, 2 down. Grounded out his last time through. Montero's at first base. Here's the first pitch. First pitch way out of the zone, ball 1.
A great movement on that 2-seam fastball, trying to start it on the corner, running it off the plate. The hitter just laid off.
He watches that fastball. It'll even up the count at 1-1. That ball swung on, contact made. Ellsbury to field. And there's the 3rd out. No runs and a base hit. They leave 1 man on at first. It's Jacoby Ellsbury to lead us off. He has had a heck of a day thus far, and he's got a chance here to complete the cycle.
Now, Gary, you have to expect he's going to be swinging from the heels. He knows he's going for the cycle.
Ellsbury fouls off another. And another foul ball. Here's the pitch. Swinging a high bouncer to second. There's Gamble. Not in time. He is safe and on. And he throws it away.
Well, with that hit right there, he's got the single covered, a double covered, and the triple covered. Let's see if he can go yard to complete the cycle.
And And we've got Braun batting. He's driven home 3 in this one. Ooh, he had a dive back in, and he just made it. First pitch to him. Fastball misses away. 1-0. Pauses, and now the 1-0. There's a swing, and that one's hit on the ground. That's one. Over to first. He is safe. Almost a double play. Not quite enough time. Oh, and a wild throw. Now we'll see here. He wasn't able to get to second base. How close was it?
Well, you can see it wasn't by much, but a good call by the umpire.
Carvajal is the batter. Had a couple of hits, 4 trips to the plate. Here's the delivery. And he swings and hits this one foul. Good wood. Hits it right back up through the pitcher. The second for 1. On to first. Safe. Can't get the back end of that one.
Well, they get the lead runner at second, but they just couldn't turn 2. I know they wanted to.
Runner on first now for Albert Pujols. Had an RBI double his last time. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Crawford throws to first. Side is retired. So they can't push any across here in this half of the inning. And we'll see. And Crawford's in the box. He has the support of the home fans right now. He's their first chance here in the bottom half of the ninth. They're hoping he can get something started. Towards center field. This one to Ellsbury as he just strolls over for that out.
Just having some difficulty right now trying to make up this ground. And obviously they've got a hill still to climb. And running out of time right now, only 2 outs remaining. So they've got to get something going and keep it going.
Gets at the plate. He hit into a double play as last time. Well, working on the 0-1 count now.
Outstanding pitch right here. Great movement on this pitch to get the strike down and in.
Swung on, grounded towards the hole. On to first to away.
Down to their final out right here, Gary. So, man, looking pretty dire at this point. And, well, but listen, funnier things have happened. They've got to get base runners, though.
And Brantley's in the box. Career batting average, not good. 156 against the Yankees.
And just hasn't ever been able to get dialed in against this team throughout his career.
Hit on the ground. This could be the end of this ball game. And on to first for out number 3, and that's going to do it.
The Yankees take this one in easy fashion today, Gary.
It's time now to recognize our player of the game, Mike Napoli, a game changer with the bat.
Boy, watching his swing today, you can tell that good things were going to happen. The head was down.